20XX is currently in beta. Everything is subject to change. Ta-da! What is up, everybody? It's Firefly 780 here, and we are going to be starting a little mini series here. This game is 20XX. It is pretty much a Mega Man clone, I guess is the best way to say it, but it's really fun. It is in beta. It's on Steam and it's early access. You can pick it up for I think it's $11.99 right now, and when the full game is released, it'll be $15.99 or $14.99, one of those two. But let's get to our home base here. Tips, and we have our main bro and our spaceship hub base thing. This is Nina. Nina is our X in this game. As you see, she has a charge shot, little triple shot Mega Buster. Yeah, she only shoots 3 shots at a time. Decent jumping. We do have dashing. We don't have air dash though. That's kind of unfortunate. Hopefully that gets fixed. But also down here, what X game would be without our zero, which is our ace here, rocking that red. He doesn't have the ponytail though, so you can only give him so much. But he also has a pretty sweet blade attack. And here he has his charge blade. Just makes one red slash. It's not the entire combo as it goes back to blue. So let's get back to Nina really quick here. So like I said, this is our hub base. I have been playing this for a few times as my collection area shows, but this little room down here is going to be all the items that you'll be finding as you play the game and also as you buy in our shop. Definitely my favorite weapon here. But here, these guys, they don't really have a name. They they're like the little tip guys of the game. I'm gonna call them I'm gonna call them Joes. We had all the Joes in Mega Man, so we'll just call these guys Astro Joes. This guy, he's actually one of the funnier guys. He'll be here every time you log into the game, and he'll have a different little memo each and every time. We'll get to that in a second, but here is our in-base shop. We have two here. The top half here is considerably cheaper than the ones down here. Let's see what we got in the shop today. We have brain food, which gives you boosted max energy. We have a plumber hat, that Mario, for boosting both jumping and plumbing abilities. And here we have the Nut Whisperer, which enemies drop more nuts. Nuts in this game is our currency. If you can see in the bottom left corner, the bottom half is the nuts we use to buy these items, and the orange one above it are called tokens, which we can use those at different machines through inside the game. And what we got down here, mini mech, a friendly guardian bit orbits you, deflecting attacks. Alright. Health nut sometimes restore health, and tank boosts health and power at the cost of speed. So as you see, for those three items, maybe not for these, not for those, but they have the unlock name next to them. As he's telling you, you unlock these once you pay for them so they can spawn in runs, and you also get them free once. What that means is when you find them, they stick with you for that run. None of these are permanent. If we look at our main menu here, any items or at our pause menu here, any items that we get are going to appear in this section. And some of these you can get that you buy at the very beginning, depending on how many nuts you have, can be very useful. Like this one, starting off with extra health and damage for your first run could be really helpful. What else we got up here? We got some little daily challenge things. As I said, this is part of the Steam's early access, so what Steam game wouldn't be out? It's leaderboards showing how great you are at Mega Man. I'm going to be calling it Mega Man at 20XX, but I'm not going to be a part of that yet. And we also have a multiplayer function here. If you have a buddy on Steam that also owns the game, you can have him join your game, or vice versa. You could have Nina and Ace, or have two Ninas, or have two Aces. Uh, let's. I think we can do a quick run, really quick. So, I have six. Let's get max energy. Though you don't get any powers until after you beat bosses, classic X style, but having that extra energy, depending on what your first power could be, will definitely come in handy. Alright, here we are in the ice stage, and if you saw from the little picture there, we are going to be fighting, I believe his name is Splinter Penguin. Let's see. Pretty nice platformer style. I just took damage there for no reason. These crates here, always try to break open these. They'll either contain money, they'll contain energy, they'll contain health. There goes the health. Teleporters. Now the first stage of this is actually always really, really quick. I believe we're actually at the ending right here. Yep, and we're at our boss gate. But another thing I really love about 20XX, the soundtrack. It is so, so good. Oh, it doesn't show his name, but I'm pretty sure his name is Splinter Penguin here. Oop. Can't even no hit the first boss. But pretty simple pattern. First opening boss, easy come, easy go. And with that stage one is over. Now, when you have completed the boss battle, whatever it is, you get access to this little room here that has a bunch of nice stuff. That was a nice little handful of nuts there. You have this little number guy here who gives you one of these three items for free. You get the power of the enemy here, which is the Splinter Frost. Launches a jagged ice shard that fans out on contact. You can get the Nut Sack, which just gives you 10 nuts, or you can get a random item here. In this case, it gives you max energy plus 4. We're going to take the power here. And here we have this guy up there. These guys are some jerks. The Corpse Animal Augment Program serves humanity. It serves us anyway. Well, I think these are the only two humans that I've seen so far besides me and Ace. And then these two here are just some also additional power-ups. See if we get the Plumber Hat and we get the Nut Whisperer. This little guy here that he found in the garbage. See, these guys are kind of hilarious, but it's hard to see it, but it gives you give it 3 nuts and you play the slot machine, and if you get lucky you get a win. I have 6, let's play one. Or I have 5 apparently, and I get nothing. And then here we have your deciding fact. You get to pick between 3 bosses to go through for the next floor. Let's go with the Kerr Gatekeeper, the Twins, and Eternal Star. Let's go with Eternal Star. I've never fought him before. Eternal Star. Stone Temple Sky. Whoa. Ouch. Well, I can show off our new power, see? Shoots a gigantic ice shard forward that explodes in the opposite direction, which I guess isn't too bad. Now, what I have read that these enemies do have or these not enemies, bosses do have weaknesses, but I do not know what those are yet, except for maybe the twins, because they seem to really get destroyed by Ace's blade in the beginning. What's down here? Oh, I just killed myself. Alright. Maybe we shouldn't go down there. I'm a wuss. Oh, actually, does this give me health up here? Nope, energy. You'll also notice that some enemy placements are kind of dickish. Oh, shit. Alright, got 3 health left. Not good. But that's an excellent example with Leap of Faith that you might not have been able to see him depending on how far or how close you land on the platform. No, I did it again! As I said, I'm not the best here, so leaderboards, that'll be quite off far in the future. I almost fell right off. Oh, really? Well, I'm dead. Well, I tried. Can't win them all. That's what it tells. I was killed by gravity. So, if you're like me, you'll see this screen a lot. And these are just some of the simple stats. I reached stage 2. I'm not sure what qualifies for the final score part, but killed 53 enemies, had 6 nuts, soul nuts, 2, runtime, damage dealt, I took 9 damage. Uh, and then look at that. Our shop now has some newer goodies in it, but we are broke. So what we got here? Charge nuts, sometimes restore 1 energy, 2 energy at the start of each level, and glass cannon gain speed, damage, and squishiness. What is there? I don't have any difficulty modifiers. What we got here? Marathon. I'll look at those later. Casual mode here. I guess you could say it's like a practice thing. When you start into it, out of all of the uh, items you've unlocked, you can pick 3 of them and then start through a normal run. So if I wanted to have the Excalibur, so I can have a ton of damage. If I wanted the Bantam Dancer for increased attack, basic attack and movement speed, I can have that. And then if I wanted, say, a little bit of extra health at the beginning, so hit play, and then bam, I have. You see, my health is a lot higher than normal. I'm just not even gonna mess with that guy. But I'm like, you're depending on the items you start off with, you can be really, really powerful. But I don't think that gives you anything for doing casual mode, unless they have a casual mode leaderboard. But I don't think that's true. But that'll be all for this episode. Shop changed again. I kind of want this. This seems like it would be really fun. But yeah, that'll be all for this episode. I'll definitely be uploading more of this as this game slowly completes the early access stages and becomes a fully completed game. Get to see some more bosses, some more items, maybe another character. X had Axel, just saying. But hope you all enjoyed the beginning of this. Hope you will enjoy watching me die over the dumbest things. And this is Firefly 780 signing off. Hope you have a good day.